Hello everyone, welcome to 12am coding. So today we will be learning how we can customize the white label error in Spring Boot. So whenever we run the Spring Boot application sometimes, okay, and if some exception occurs, then the white label error is very common. And it is very frustrating to see that particular error because we don't know what's happening in the background. So we can customize this. So for example, currently I'm having one Spring Boot application and I'm not having any controller. So what I'll be doing, I just started this application and I'll be going to the browser and hitting this particular URL, which is localhost 8090, on which my Spring Boot application is running currently. So if you see, as it is not having any controller mapped to this default path, so it is giving 404 white label error. And like it doesn't look good, right? So if someone will see, then it will not make any sense. So what you can do the simple thing in this particular Spring Boot to customize this, that first of all we need a Thymeleaf dependency into our build.gradle. Okay, so this is the first thing. Now what we can do, we can create one HTML page, and rather than white label error we can show that one. So how we can do, in the simply in the resources, in the template section, we can just add a new file which is error.html. Okay, and in this HTML, whatever you want, you can put like whatever the error you want to show. Okay, you can put that simple HTML in that one. Okay, and if you see, then it is also saying in the white label error that this application has no explicit mapping for slash error. So you are seeing this as a fallback. So to fallback, if we want to show some customized page or something, so you can do like this. In the templates, you can simply create a error.html and you can put your HTML there. Okay, and as I already told that we are having the Thymeleaf, so we need it to show this particular HTML, because in Spring Boot, if you want to show the HTML, then Thymeleaf is needed. Okay, so if I restart my application, then now if I come to browser and hit this, so if you see, it is showing something went wrong, our engineers are on it. So I am just putting this particular HTML. Now one more interesting thing, you can customize these pages according to the status code. So for example, I want a specific error for 404, right? Currently in this particular case, it's a 404 not found error. So what I can do, I can simply create one directory into templates, which is error directory, and in this one I can put the status code.html. For example, 404.html I can put. Okay, and if I copy this particular HTML here, and for example, I'll be writing something else, so it will just show the different thing. So it is telling 404 not found. Okay, so my error.html is having something went wrong, and in this 404.html I just put 404 not found. So if we run this particular application again, and as our current error as this default path is we are not having into our Spring Boot application, so it will be going to the 404. So if I run this, then if you see, it is showing 404 not found. And if there will be some other exception, then definitely it will be showing that particular error. So you can just create your errors for 500, 504 or 401, whatever you want. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this particular white label error customization. There is one more way we can create the controllers also to manage the error. So we will be seeing that in next tutorial. So yes guys, that's it for this particular video. If you like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel, and please share with your friends. Thank you. See you in the next tutorial.